I just want to say we're so passionate about classic movies.
We're going to expand the conversation.
You can see the passion that's in this room.
It's thrilling to the core.
Put a new spin on some vintage films.
It's classic movies and more.
Hi, I'm Ron Madaska from Classic Movies and More, and as always, I'm joined by...
Robert Madaska III.
Okay, and we're here for preview of Svengoolie March 2017. You excited?
Yes.
All right, I'm excited because it's Universal month again. Oh, yeah. All right, 3 out of the 4 films are going to be from Universal. Let me go through the lineup real quick. All right, first one's going to be this upcoming Saturday, March 4th, The Werewolf of London, 1935, Werewolf of London. The following week, on March 11th, will be The Phantom of the Opera, not the original 1925 Phantom of the Opera, but the 1943 with Claude Rains. He might be invisible, though. I don't know if we'll see him. On the following 18th, The Uninvited from 1944 with Ray Milland. All right, he won't be drinking in this one. That's the other movie. And then finally, March 25th, Uncle Scott's birthday.
You forgot my birthday.
I forgot your birthday on the 17th. I'm sorry. All right. Little Rob is turning, how old are you going to be?
8.
8 years old. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. All right, but going back to Uncle Scott's birthday, March 25th, Dracula, 1931 with...
Bela Lugosi.
Oh, awesome. As you can see, we have the Dracula figures out, and we'll get to these in a little bit. But let's start with March 4th, Werewolf of London, 1935. Again, I'm going through IMDb, all right, to get the synopsis and all the information. Werewolf of London, 1935, 6.5 stars, pretty good rating, all right. The juice of a rare Tibetan flower is the only thing that keeps Dr. Glendon from turning into a werewolf during a full moon. Directed by Stuart Walker. Writers John Colton and Robert Harris. Stars Henry Hull, Warner Olin, and Valerie Hobson. All right, some classic character actors. All right, Henry Hull, Warner Olin, Charlie Chan himself. We're big Charlie Chan fans.
True.
All right, so he's in there. True that. All right, so Werewolf of London, we've seen this before. Do you like it? Let's talk about the movie. What do you think?
I think it's really good.
Well, why do you like it? You've seen it before at least a couple times. Why do you
I
like it?
it because there's fighting in it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, because there's 2 werewolves fighting?
Yeah.
One of the only movies before Frankenstein meets the Wolfman where there's 2 monsters fighting. All right, I want to spoil alert, but we did, and we really don't care. All right? No, we got bad attitudes like that, right? All right, so Werewolf of London, that's going to be on March 4th, all right? Special effects, pretty good. Not bad for the first werewolf film, really, you know, and he looks a little bit Eddie Munster with the peak running there. Do you know who Eddie Munster is?
No.
He used to be mayor back in the 70s, all right? So Werewolf of London, it's going to be cool. It starts off, big fan of Werewolf of London, all right? All right, that's it. That's on the 4th, Werewolf of London. On the 11th, Phantom of the Opera, Phantom of the Opera, the old Iron Maiden song. I'll be playing that while it's going. Oh, also, I forgot Werewolf of London. It's got the song, Werewolf of London. Remember with the Lon Chaney song?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll play that while we're watching it. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, on the 11th, Phantom of the Opera, 1943, a disfigured violinist haunts the Paris Opera House. Writers, Eric Taylor, Samuel Hofstein. Stars, Nelson Eddy, Susan Foster, and Claude Rains as Eric. All right. Again, one of the great films, Phantom of the Opera. I actually have not seen this one. Have you?
No.
You haven't seen it either?
No.
It's like one of the only Universal horror movies I've really never seen. Only because it's very difficult for me to get past Lon Chaney Sr., Phantom of the Opera. He's one of my all-time favorite actors. I like Claude Rains. I love his voice. So I'm sure that'll come across well. It's in color, so it should be interesting. All right, so we'll see how it goes. But Nelson Eddy, Susan Foster, Claude Rains, Leo Carrill, I love him. Fritz Field, all right, I played in his when he was a kid. Phantom of the Opera, 1943. That is on March 11th. Ow! All right, on March 18th, one day after your birthday. Happy birthday! What do you want for your birthday?
Godzilla, the rest of them.
Godzilla was last month. You gotta wait till next year.
Aw.
On the 18th, day after St. Patrick's Day, which is Rob's birthday, the Uninvited, 1944, a composer and his sister discover that the reason they are able to purchase a beautiful Gothic seacoast mansion very cheaply is the house has an unsavory past. That's quite a sentence in there. Basically, the house is haunted. All right, Uninvited, 1944, director Lewis Allen, writers, all right, Dottie Smith and Frank Partos, Ray Milland, Ruth Hussey, and Donald Crisp. All right, you order him in England, you're going to get potato chips. Donald Crisp. All right, 1944. Have you seen this one?
No.
I've seen it. Ghost Story. All right. It's very entertaining, very well done, very unique plot in there.
I have seen it before.
When did you see it?
Way back when I was 3.
Way back, a half decade ago. You're getting old, Chief. All right. Social Security coming soon. Time for a job. Uninvited. That's going to be on March 18th. Again, but that's the only one not by Universal. That's done by Paramount. So all the others are produced by Universal Studios, which again is our favorite. A long movie. It's 99 minutes. All right. So I know what.
Oh, just keep on doing it.
What happened? All right. That's something. I don't know what he said. So The Uninvited, March 18th. Finally, March 25th.
Dracula. It's actually, like, the music's good, background awesome, actors. You have to ask Daddy about that.
That's me. Dracula, 1931. The ancient vampire Count Dracula arrives in England and begins to prey upon the virtuous young Mina. It's way more than that. Directed by Todd Browning, stars Bela Lugosi, all right, David Manners, Helen Chandler. Helen Chandler, extremely tragic life. You should definitely look into her bio. Edward Van Sloan and Dwight Fry. Awesome movie. One of the most iconic horror films of all time. And in my opinion, the greatest portrayal of any character ever. Bela Lugosi did not play Dracula. Bela Lugosi is Dracula. So much so, he was buried in his Dracula cape when he was buried. And guess who paid for his funeral?
Who?
Frank Sinatra. He pays for everything. All right. Bela Lugosi, 1931, iconic Dracula. They're utilizing a different score from a French film, so it should be interesting. It's not the Philip Glass score, and it's not the original score. But again, the beginning music, when the credits roll over. What is that? Do you remember? What piece?
No.
Swan Lake. Swan Lake.
Disgusting.
All right. Good job. Iconic, great film. What else do you like about it? You've seen it at least a dozen times.
I don't know what to say because it's so good.
Well, if you don't know what to say, why don't you do something and show everybody the figures?
Yay. Well, this is the Dracula in black and white. You have the bat, Dracula, and the rats.
What about the other figure? I'll help you.
Dracula in color with the bat, Dracula, and the rats. Again, so it is like a double, except in different condition.
This is the silver screen edition. All right, 12-inch figure of Dracula, again, black and white. It says ages 12 and up, so you can't really touch that yet. I'm just kidding. The color Dracula, 12-inch figure. This is 5 and up. Apparently, black and white, you have to be a little bit more sophisticated to touch it. This one is good for you. But again, the iconic Bela Lugosi, all right, the Monster series. And these are just some of our figurines and stuff that we have. So since we had Dracula coming on, Svengoolie, we figured we'd show it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so once again, to wrap for March. March 4th, Werewolf of London. March 11th, Phantom of the Opera. March 18th, The Uninvited. And March 25th, the one, the only, Count
Dracula.
I'm Rob Madaska. This is Count Rob. For classic movies and more, this is Svengoolie March 2017. And he's beginning to hypnotize me, so I better say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.